Well, Abilene City Council will soon be discussing a proposed RV park, which will house workers coming into town for the Shackelford County Vantage data center construction project. That's out on 351. It would sit just down the road from the Elmdale RV park that's already under construction.
Residents nearby the proposed land showing up to a recent planning and zoning meeting concerned that adding more than 900 housing units on their small road could have unintended negative consequences. KTAB's Noah McKinney takes us through the discussion so far.
Once complete, the Elmdale RV Park will cater to the housing needs of those working on the Shackelford County Vantage data center, in theory easing the strain on the Abilene housing market as more and more construction comes to town. Follow Elmdale South, just past I-20, and a similar project is currently under consideration.
But it's not under the guise of a typical RV park with a transient type nature, but more permanent cottage units is what we're planning here.
Project developer Greg Gotchison addressing the City Planning and Zoning Board, seeking approval for a zoning change from light industrial to general commercial, as well as a conditional use permit for the proposed 945-unit RV park on that land.
These are for folks that are working specific on this project. When this project's over and the demand's gone, all of these units leave as well.
The board voting to recommend approval to the City Council for the zoning change as well as the conditional use permit. If approved by Council, the RV park would be allowed there for the next 5 to 20 years depending on renewal, which has raised concerns with nearby residents.
This was going to be our forever home. But of course, living across from 1,000 new residents was not ideal.
Alicia Moore is one of a community of single-family residents already in that area. They're voicing concern for how this massive influx of neighbors all at once would impact their lives.
My biggest concern is when I leave in the mornings, will I be waiting on a road full of traffic to just leave my house? Will my commute go from 15 minutes to 40 minutes?
Concerns ranged from safety and water supply to litter and noise pollution, but traffic was a key point for all. As it stands, Elmdale already receives moderate traffic for such a small road.
I understand people need somewhere to go, but 1,000 residents in our tiny little community, we moved out there because we want to be away from busy city life.
And residents say that traffic has increased since work began on the northern RV park. The blueprints for the proposed park show a single entry and single exit, both on Elmdale, for this over 900-unit community.
2,300 RVs that are going up the road on Elmdale. So that's a lot of traffic coming our way. Plus you want to put another 1,000 in there?
Jan Price owns a few of those homes and lives in the area, which she says has been historically more rural and agricultural and notably close-knit.
We're concerned about the property devaluation.
She brought a list of 9 residents who agree, saying they're happy for the growth Abilene is experiencing, but they'd like to see a more amicable approach.
We would like the number of homes to be down to 500 if it's approved.
With the board's go-ahead, both issues will now go before City Council for final approval. For BigCountryHomepage.com, I'm Noah McKinney.
Thank you, Noah. The Planning and Zoning Board did say they understand the residents' concerns, but added these housing issues will require unique solutions. The zoning change and conditional use permit will be read twice for the City Council before a final decision is made. Members of the P&Z Board encourage all residents who feel strongly about the project to attend those council meetings, the first scheduled for December 18th, the other after the first of the year.
Not the first RV park we've heard residents speaking out about.